Hey everyone, it's me Lisa and I'm coming at you with another video. Today we're going to crochet together and hopefully make some good step forward with this sleeve. And while we're here, let's chat about my experience with Simply Crochet app. I don't know if you are into crochet magazines. I personally am. I think they are great. I love the idea of having so many projects in the same place. I have done several projects in my past that I got from magazines. The bowl pot holders, I have a bag that I want to make that I also found in a magazine. There are so many cute ideas. And I was subscribed to I Love a Megumi. That is one that I truly loved, and I need to make a koala out of that. I still haven't managed to do it, but the point is that I found out that Simply Crochet has an app, and the app normally has very nice discounts. I therefore said, okay, why not get into the app and buy the yearly subscription? It's only £35. I went into it without reading any reviews, and that was the biggest mistake I ever made. So first suggestion for me to you, if you want to subscribe to any crochet magazine, is to read the reviews. The app itself has terrible reviews on Google Play, and it's so bad that the majority of comments have been deleted. From the time I registered that video to the time I ended up actually editing it and posting it to you, they have completely deleted every single review because they were dreadful. When it happened to me, I still had quite a few reviews to see where they said that it was dreadful and everything that I'm gonna account in the video, but there's nothing anymore, and you should be wary of those apps that have no reviews because it means that they were probably negative and that they have all been deleted. I did this yearly subscription and I wasn't able to access any of the newspapers that I tried. So I start writing to our media, that is the responsible party, those guys that technically have the newspaper in the app. So let me tell you something about our media, how that all works. I want to show you that I have the receipts. That really happened. I'm not making it up. Because I've worked in customer service, and that is the most outrageously inefficient way to make customer service. Every single time I created, by writing an email, a new ticket. So I did write into mail chains, but that created a new ticket. Every single time, new and different people responded to my email, needing me to explain the issue all over again. And that went on for months. I created this subscription, I think it was at the end of January. So that is the beginning, and I went on and on and on, making chains of emails, asking for them to allow me to get the subscription. So I was firstly told that the app doesn't support the magazine subscription that is a yearly subscription. So that wasn't supported by the app, and that's why it showed me that I had the subscription, but I was unable to access my subscription. Therefore, I wasn't given any of the magazines from the very beginning, so that wasn't available. I then went back and forth and was told that I was actually able to log into the website, and from there I would have been able to read my subscription. I logged into the website, tried it, and it said that it didn't register any subscription with my email account. So from the app, you are not allowed to access the website. So the only thing that should work is the app, except that I was told that the app is not supported. And that, mind you, as I told you, took months. So I tried contacting them. I ended up calling them twice. The first time was at the very beginning. I called them, and another thing for you to bear in mind is that if you have a number that is not an English number, they only operate from England, so you need to have something that allows you to call England, and I was able to do that via Teams, so bear that in mind as well. Called the first time, they told me the spiel of how to get there. They told me, I'm gonna send you over all of the steps. I was sent the steps and they were exactly the same as before and didn't work. Another thing important to mention is that I have been asking since the very beginning for a subscription number, but if you subscribe from the app, they are not going to give you a subscription number. Why? Because theoretically, if you are logged in to your Google account with the same account that you're using for the app, in theory, you're going to be able to access the subscription. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to. So I was told to log in to the correct account over and over and over and over and over. And I made sure that was all going on, that was correct on my part. So it was not my issue, it was the app's issue. Second time I call, what ends up happening is that I am finally able to get in touch with someone that puts me in touch with the digital team. The digital team responds telling me that they are able to issue a refund, but they actually would like to first solve my issue. I respond and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do what you told me, but that doesn't work, nothing works. Apparently what you are offering me is a faulty service and I've not been able to access my service for months. I've demonstrated it over and over and over. I would like a refund. I go back and forth, and once again I receive no response for quite a while. I have a week of dead silence, right again, and they tell me two separate things, of course. The first thing is that I have to make the annulment of my subscription online, which I did already, but of course they're not going to give me back the money. And so I write again to ask them to put me in contact with the digital team. I do it 3 times, and finally today, it is the 24th of April, after having been at it since January, I finally receive the email that confirms that I have been reimbursed. This is beyond shocking and beyond embarrassing. And why am I telling you all of that? Because I think that if you have been scammed like me, the only way you have to receive back your money is being super persistent at it, to be able to go back and forth with the team service over and over and over. You have to ask them to put you in contact with the digital team, and you have to demonstrate with screenshots and all the ways you possibly have that you have not been able to access the service, and it's totally not worth it. I have just wasted 3 months of my time for no service at all. So I want to discourage you from getting Simply Crochet through the app. The app is complete bullshit. And if you get the yearly subscription, and I pray you don't, that is not going to work. So please do not fall for that crap. The websites that I would suggest you use for those kind of subscriptions are different. There is the website of our media that I think will be working better. At least you need a subscription number. I have used the Readly app. It's a bit expensive, but in that one you find a multitude of newspapers that you can use. It's not only Simply Crochet, it's Crochet Now, it's many others as well coming in. So there are possibilities that are not the app, and I hope that this story helped you to, one, know that there is something you can do. It's just gonna take a long time, and you have to be super persistent. You have to know what you're talking about, and you have to show them over and over and over those things, and they are gonna try it. They are gonna try with you. They know there's nothing we can do. There's gonna be the stage where they're gonna tell you over and over and over that you need to do the same 3 steps. You will go through that. You have to keep at it and keep telling them what they need to do, and at some point someone that is competent enough to put you in the right direction is gonna come up. I suggest, if you can, to call. Calling is the easiest way to actually get something done. Before calling, it was just a back and forth with our media team, and it was just going nowhere. It was just such a frustrating process. And I really hope that my story inspires you to, if you have suffered the same scam get through and hopefully get past it and solve it. I seriously hope it for you. If you're going through the same story, write it down below because I so much sympathize. I thought we were never gonna get out of it, but there is light at the end of the tunnel if you keep persisting, which is the case for every single customer service on planet Earth at this point. You're lucky that that one is not made by robots, but they sound like robots because for sure they have templates, and it's so annoying. Hopefully I helped you in some way. I didn't crochet that much and I'm super sorry. It was gonna be a crochet with me. We crocheted like half a line, but I did crochet in the meantime, and I wanna maybe do longer crochets with me that we can do live. I don't know. If you're interested, please write it down below. We can think about it, but for now, keep yourself safe, keep your money safe, and don't waste any money on sketchy apps that just want to steal your money and count on you being tired and not wanting to get through with it, because at the end of the day you're gonna make it, but you need to know what you're doing. And I'm super sorry for that because they're literally preying on your inability to get through with it. But if you actually didn't get any service out of it, which is my case, you are entitled for them to give you the money back because you didn't get the service that you paid for. So get through with it with a digital team and get your money back. I hope you stay safe and crochet, and we'll see each other in the next one. Bye guys!